Namaskar, dear seekers, and good evening to all of you. I think it's the first time we are having this collective session meditation on Sunday, and it's also a little bit more late evening. So I think also in America some are joining also, so it's not too early. So I think some of you are coming frequently, some of you may be coming for the first time. So I will share in short how we will go for these collective meditation sessions. So we will do that for around 45 to 50 minutes collectively. We will play in a low tone the divine chant that is recorded by a saint from India. And the divine chant is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And it has a lot of potency because it has the capacity to protect us from negative vibrations and imbibe the positivity within us. So for those who are more regular or knows about meditation, you can just close your eyes and then focus on your meditations, and you can listen to the divine chant in the background. For those who are more familiar to chanting, means repeating God's name as per your religion, or some of you may be repeating different names or mantras, some of you also may be repeating Guru mantra. So you can repeat that chant also of that name, and you can listen and try also to repeat the divine chant in the mind. And for those who doesn't know anything about meditations, doesn't know about chanting or namjap, what you can do, you can just close your eyes and you can just focus on your own breath and listen to the divine chant in the background. Because when we listen to a divine chant, we can say a mantra as well, there is a principle that name, form and energy coexist. So we imbibe this divine principle or that divine energy within us. And many experiences this collective chanting meditation that after we feel much better, more calm, we feel energized. So of course everyone has different type of experience. So what we will do also is make sure you sit in a comfortable position, because it is important for the mind to meditate. It is not the body who meditate but the mind. So be comfortable. And you put your mobile or whatever things you can put in low tone so that you are not disturbed by something outside, and try to achieve concentrations, because this is what we want in meditative state, or it's actually achieving some level of concentrations, because what happened at that time, we are able to imbibe more divine positive energy, and thus automatically relax us or increase the positivity within us. So we will start now. In 10 seconds, I will ask you to close your eyes. Just for 10 seconds, contemplate how you are feeling from inside, whether you are feeling calm or whether you feel your mind is not stable or many thoughts are there. And then in 10 seconds, we will start the divine chant. So, and the collective meditation together. So you can close your eyes now, and 10-15 seconds we will start.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो 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 भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Okay, dear seekers, you can remain with closed eyes for the next 15-20 seconds. You can just see how you are feeling from inside and can compare with the beginning of the session, and then you can write on the chat your experience, or if you have any question also you can ask. Okay, so I think we have few comments. So I think from Sunit, you see you are feeling like answer is a different one. From Aji, we have a comment from AGP. I felt much spiritual emotion and divine consciousness going in the mind and less thoughts. And on chanting and okay, so I'm not able to understand the last point you were writing. In case IG, if you can write and the last 2-3 words, it is not too clear. Just on Facebook also we have from Vesna. Vesna say feeling more peaceful. We can see also whether we can also share whether see some of you sometimes we may experience in beginning of the sessions we may sometimes experience more thoughts, then in between we may achieve some concentrations, and again come back to more thoughts. So like that, it's some of you it may vary during the time we are doing collective chanting. There is this ups and down of sometimes achieving concentration, going back to normal. You can share also when it is something normal to happen, to remain only in deeper concentrations all the time during this, let's say 45 minutes to 50 minutes. It takes time. But by doing spiritual practice, it is something we can achieve. But sometimes also God gives us spiritual experience where we are able to experience deeper connection with God or deeper meditation session. Okay, from Aji, she just says she was hearing the chant and chanting. Okay. From Satish Shandan, less thought this time and felt good. I was able to chant non-stop. That is a good thing, Satish. From Adam Mitchell, at the start of this chanting session, I felt tension in the mind and body. Now I feel relaxed and in my body and clarity in the mind. So that is a good experience, Adam. We can see how even when our mind is tense, then also our body is not relaxed. That's why collective chanting or chanting, it is something you can do at home. It is easier when we join together because it's become a stimulus, a motivation. But if something we can do sometime at home, maybe sometime we may not have less time, half an hour, 20 minutes, few times a day. That helps to keep our mind calm and automatically our body feeling relaxed also. From Aishwarya Koparti, this is a question actually. What are the benefits of this chant? Please tell me. It is a good question. As I shared in beginning, Aishwarya, I don't know if you were present, but there is a principle. So when we repeat a divine chant like Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, that name, form and energy coexist together. So when we listen to a divine chant, we imbibe this divine principle within us and it acts as a protective shield and as well increase the positivity within us. From Aishwarya also, you just said that I did this chant just now and I'm feeling calm and energetic. So exactly like that, as I share Aishwarya, because it helps us, it increases the positivity within us. So that is a good thing to do, and we can do, see, now we are doing in a sit down with concentration, so it is easier. But ultimately, we can chant anywhere, anytime. There is no restrictions. Instead of letting our mind wander past and future in some random activity, most of the time what we saw is those type of thought doesn't lead anywhere or doesn't help us in the task we do, because it's a random activity, no? So at that time, if we use that time to chant or to repeat divine chant in our mind, then we'll be able to always remain in a calm state of mind, or we will feel more energetic. There's some point from Akosh Nagi. Initially I felt the restlessness reduced after some time. I felt pressure on the upper section of the chest, maybe, and you put a box. Also some at that time coughing happened. and you feel less pressure now. So I coach that is a good thing if it is at the level of the heart chakra, not the heart, but at the level of plexus, 1 centimeter above. At that time you can do nyas also, or you can put a box also as well. See, anytime any one of you know when you are like that doing meditation or collective chanting as we do, or you chant at home also, and you experience maybe pressure here or pressure here, it can be a different chakra. At that time you can do this technique of nyas. It is like a mudra, bringing the 5 fingers together and place it at the level of the different chakras where you experience the pressure. From Karin, thank you for hiding. Yes, it is very, we are also happy to have this collective chanting on Sunday now. Before I felt restless, vulnerable to negative emotion, freezing. Few difficulty focusing now. My mind is calmer and my breathing deeper. I feel safe now and warm feet. So that's good, no? So continue like that, Karin. Same, what you can do, you can download the chant. It is free of charge on the website. We will put the link on the chat, and you can put it in low tone in your home at night also, and you can listen and you can repeat also in mind. From Aishwarya, I had blurb many times. That is okay. From Camilo Narves, sometime during chanting, there are many distractions in the mind. This will eventually disappear with the practice. Yeah, it is correct, Camilo, because initially it takes time, no? As I shared before, sometimes we have some session when our mind is full of thoughts. So at that time, if we also try to concentrate, this is difficult. But if we practice this chanting during activity, at that time that impressions of chanting in our subconscious mind will grow, and automatically the other thoughts, we can say they are deflected, they reduce. Then whatever activity you do, or when you sit, automatically you will have less thought and you will achieve more concentration. But for that, Camillo, it takes some time, some practice. Okay, dear seeker, we will stop for our today's live stream sessions. So our collective chanting session will also be tomorrow. So it will Monday, Tuesday, we have Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow also we have another collective chanting meditation session. So keep joining, because ultimately it's like our daily spiritual practice happen also, and we get enough energy for the day. And on Wednesday, we have a live stream session. It is our series that happen every week with question answers. And this time it is the first time we will have this live stream with a testimony. There will be a seeker that will join us from Canada, and he will share live his life experience of suffering eczema all his life, and also how he overcome it by spiritual practice and some technique. And he will share, and you can ask questions directly to him. We will also be present with him online, so it will be quite interesting and new also. So if you know someone in your friends or relatives that maybe you may feel they may have problem like eczema, or you know someone, you can share the link to them, because it is sometimes suffering from eczema. Even today's time, medicine is just able to contain sometimes, but not able to cure. And here we have many case studies of seekers who overcome it. So, and on Wednesday we will have this live testimony. So I invite you, of course, to read all the different articles that we have. It is a source of knowledge on the website. And we have also live chat, so feel free to ask any questions all the time. So dear seeker, wishing you end of a good weekend, and then see you probably next week. Namaskar.